There's something about this time of year where the earth is beginning to wake up. But where I am, it's still cold, guys. Still quiet, still in between. And I think that's where a lot of us are as well. Not fully in bloom, not fully at rest, just here. Learning how to feel safe in the middle of becoming. Hello, my beautiful souls, and welcome back to Essence of the Moon. If you're new here, my name is Selena, and this is a place where we explore tarot, oracle, spiritual tools, deeper layers of our journey, both light and shadow, Santa Muerte, returning home rooted, voices from the liminal, a lot of stuff, guys, behind the moon. But today, instead of walking outside, which was my intention, we're creating space right in here because this video is part of our series, Returning Home Rooted. And this month we're stepping into April, or we have already stepped into April. But before we move forward, I want to gently look back because this journey we've been on together has been building, honestly. In January, we focused on safety in the body, learning how to come back to ourselves in small, grounded ways. In February, we softened into the inner child, the parts of us that needed gentleness, care, acknowledgement. And in March, we began learning how to trust the present moment, to loosen control, and allow ourselves to exist without constantly bracing. And now, we're in April. We have arrived in April, guys, where something new begins, not loudly, not all at once, but definitely quietly. Sometimes rooting doesn't look like being out in nature. Sometimes it looks like creating safety inside your own space, inside your own body, inside your breath, because safety isn't something we wait for. It's something we begin to build. So before we move forward, I want to just flip through a new deck that I got. I don't know why it took so long to get this deck. Alas, here I am with the Antique Anatomy Tarot by Claire Goodchild. And as I opened it up, like a couple minutes ago, it's all in your hands. And when I read that, I instantly thought of this healing is all in our hands. So here's the guidebook. We're not going to go through the guidebook. That's Darla being Darla. So April is not asking you to push forward. It's asking something much deeper. Can you learn to care for yourself as you begin to grow? As you begin to grow. Because this is where root chakra healing comes in. The root chakra is your foundation. It's your sense of safety. It's your stability. Your feeling of being supported in this world. And if that foundation has ever felt shaken, then growth can feel really uncomfortable, even when you want it. Because your body is always asking, am I safe? Can I trust this moment? Do I have support here? And if any point in your life your answer was no, your body remembers that. So now, even in moments where things are softer, you might still feel hesitation, uncertainty, emotional waves coming through. And that's not failure, guys. That's your system trying to protect you. If you can, just pause for a moment. Feel where your body is resting. Notice what's supporting you right now. The chair, the floor, the space right now. What's around you. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to do anything. Just notice. You are being held here too. Now, if you want to, you can place a hand on your heart. Of course, that is optional for you, and I will go ahead and do that right now. You can place it anywhere you want. Again, this is your body, your decision, your choice. But remember, your body is here. Your breath is here. And in this moment, you are safe enough to be present. So we have been taught that growth looks like progress, like doing more, becoming more. But real growth, especially in this season, looks like staying, softening, grounding, returning again and again. So what does tending actually look like? It's simple. It's asking yourself, what do I need today to feel supported? What do I need today to feel supportive? Not productive, not perfect, but supported. Maybe it's sitting the way I'm sitting right now. Maybe it's holding something warm. Maybe it's lighting a candle, taking a deep breath, or just simply allowing yourself to rest. All of these small acts are how we rebuild trust with ourselves. Because even if you're not outside right now, nature is still moving, it's still unfolding, and it's still trusting its timing. And we are allowed to honor that rhythm, even from within these walls. You don't have to be in full bloom to be in your becoming. So if you're working with a tarot and oracle card right now, go ahead and pull them out. I will wait a moment for you to pull them out. Did you grab your deck, guys? Do you have one close by to you that you like to use for the series, or something that makes you feel safe and comfortable? So I'm going to go ahead and pull out, I'm going to do the Tarot of Oz. So it's a tarot and oracle together. And I'm going to be using this deck for this spread. It's only a 3-card spread, guys. So what part of me is ready to grow? The Knight of Pentacles. What part of me needs to feel safe? Ace of Cups. So what part of me is ready to grow? And that's the Knight of Pentacles with don't make excuses. This is the being devoted to myself, being consistent. Not the me that's rushing to get burnt out, because that's who I am. But the one that shows up again and again, even when it's quiet, even when stuff is going slow for me. Where it's ready to grow is my discipline without the pressure of feeling that discipline. My ability to build something real over time, because he is the Knight of Pentacles, and to trust in small, steady progress. Yeah, I feel like this part of me is ready. It's just asking me to stop doubting the pace that I'm on. The next part is what part of me needs to feel safe, and that's the King of Pentacles with the word I am the catalyst. This is a provider, the leader, the grounded authority. It's for me, it's the part of me that holds responsibility, that carries others, that builds stability. I'm the one that wants to have it all together. And the part that doesn't need to grow, it needs to feel safe enough to soften. You know, I don't always have to look prim and polished, but believe me, I try not to on Thursday nights with Bobby. It's just a laid back environment for us. But it's me having to hold everything together. I can't drop the ball. I need to be strong all the time. And that's really who I am. How can I support myself gently? And that is the Ace of Cups, time to shine. And that is with my nourishing my own self. You know, letting myself feel, even in those small amounts of joy, creativity, connection, filling my own cup before I pour into anything else or anyone else. It's a new sense of peace, a new relationship with myself, very much a gentle rebirth. So I can build myself steadily without also being held, because I hate being held, guys, to be honest. I hate trusting other people to hold me, because I can't trust other people to drop the ball, because they always do, you know? That's just my experience, and I'm trying to get past that experience, but that strength needs softness. That healing comes through my own emotional care, and the effort I'm putting into everything is ready. It's just going at its own pace. I'm allowed to grow slowly. I am safe to soften. And I pour into myself with love, and I am enough. We are enough. I'm going to pull an inner child card only because it's not part of what I was going to be doing today, but something told me that I needed to do it. So here we are, guys. Pulling an inner child card just to see what is coming up for me for the month of April. Is there something that needs to be seen that I need to work through? Okay, what inner child healing do I need to work through in the month of April? If you can give me one card, I'd appreciate one card, not like 10. Forgiveness of self. And then this one flipped over as well, compassion. So forgiving myself, having compassion for myself, I feel like that all goes with the Ace of Cups. I also feel like I'm going to pull additional tarot cards to go with it for that one. I also feel like, what additional card can you give me for forgiveness? What additional tarot message can you give me for forgiveness? There it is. Three of Wands. And compassion. Queen of Pentacles. So this actually feels like a deeper layer of my first tarot card pull. The Three of Wands is stuff's already in motion. It's not about starting anymore. This is about what happened after you've taken those first steps. But there's a pause here. You're looking forward. Like, can I really go there with forgiveness? This is a part of me still holding regret. I should have known better. I could have done more. Or even guilt for simply being a human. So what came to me was just guilt. My dad's anniversary is coming up. And do you know how hard it is to see your dad's passing before it happens and not tell him it's going to happen or do more to make him stay home so that it wouldn't happen? And then you blame yourself because it happened. I think this is where I need to forgive myself. Because an 11-year-old didn't know what to do with that information. And an 11-year-old shouldn't be held responsible for what happened to her father, for not making him stay home. The compassion is speaking to myself in a little bit of more a gentle way, letting myself feel and exist without judgment, and allowing myself to be held by my own awareness. This is my medicine. Compassion is what is unlocking that forgiveness, as you can see in this picture. Here she's holding it together, and then here she's finally releasing her heart from all that ache and pain. And the Queen of Pentacles, it's who I'm becoming. Grounded, safe, nurtured, stable, connected to both my physical and emotional body. And she also doesn't rush anything. She's comfortably sitting in her chair. She's not rushing the healing that's happening here. I'm creating an environment where I do my own healing. I'm becoming the space I've always needed. But I need to remind myself that I have to forgive myself. Once I do that, with the compassion part, I'll free myself from the responsibility of what I should have done as an 11-year-old who didn't know any better. So I don't need to do more to grow. I need to be kinder to the part of me that's already trying to grow. I'm not behind. I'm not wrong with what I didn't know. I'm allowed to move forward without carrying the burden with me. Wow, guys. Your guides know what they're doing when they tell you to pull out another deck. Because that's what I heard them say. Use this other deck. But I also want to remind you that if you want to go deeper with this, I did create a free April companion download over at my Ko-fi shop. It includes the gentle journal prompts, a grounding tarot spread, and some other practices that you can do as the seasons are shifting. So if you feel called to continue this work, that is there for you if you need it, if you want it. But I want you to say this out loud or internally, but softly to yourself. I am safe to be here. I am allowed to take my time. I am supported as I grow. And I can create safety within myself. You are not behind, you are not late, and you are not doing this wrong. You are growing in a way that your body can actually hold. And that kind of growth is going to last. And as always, may your path be guided by intuition, protected by spirit, and illuminated by the moon. Until next time, my beautiful souls, I'm Selena from Essence of the Moon, reminding you that magic is always closer than you think.